In this lesson, we will look at characters 265 to 272 of the 1000 character classic, the 1500-year-old Chinese classic in which no characters are repeated. In the last lesson, we looked at lines 65 and 66, which advised us to tread lightly in serious matters and have a routine of waking up early. In this lesson, we look at lines 67 and 68, which evoke the fragrance of an orchid and praise pine trees. Let's look at line 67 character by character. The first character here means similar or to resemble. The next means orchid or possibly magnolia. The third character here means this or here or thus. The last one here means aroma or scent. The translation reads, fragrant like this orchid. Now let's hear it pronounced. You'll hear it from a recording in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese.
사란사형
질환시계
스란스싱
I'll play this one more time.
사란사형
질환시계
스란스싱
On to line 68. The first character here means to be like or as if. The next means pine, as in pine tree. The third character means this or of or its. The last one here means prosperous. The translation reads, like this pine, prosperous. Now let's hear it pronounced.
여송지성
저쇼시세
루송지성
I'll play this one more time.
여송지성
저쇼시세
루송지성
Let's look at a few radicals or components. First, look at 265. Note that the person component appears twice in this character. Also note that in character 314, you'll see the highlighted part of this character again as its own character. Next, look at 266 and 270. Radicals frequently appear to show a category of a word. So 266 means orchid and has the plant radical on top, while 270 means pine tree and has the tree radical on the left. I mentioned 268 just to point out that the highlighted components on the top appear in the same way in character 220. And this one means aroma or scent, and that other one means voice. So they both deal with sensory perception. For 271, I don't know of many other characters that resemble this one. Its radical is the downward slashing stroke. Here are a few other characters from the classic that share this radical. I always forget how to write this fairly simple character. So it's interesting to note that this does have the obscure meaning of zigzag in Chinese, which may relate to the pronunciation of the character as well as the shape. For 272, the top highlighted component is equal to the 27th character, which means achieve. So along with this one, there are other characters in the classic that contain this. So here are the two lines from this lesson. Take a look for a few moments and see if you recognize some of the radicals or components. Okay, let's move on. Based on the 8 characters of these two lines, I've come up with a word list. I've tried to select words that are common and relevant to Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. Now you hear the words spoken in each language. Similar.
유사
루이지
类似
Lily, magnolia. Mulan.
목난
木蘭
木兰
Refined, intellectual.
사문
시분
斯文
Fragrance.
형향
傾向
馨香
As one wants.
여의
匂い
如意
Pine tree.
송수
少女
松树
Pine, bamboo, and plum.
송중매,
松竹梅、
松竹梅
Grandeur.
성대,
盛大、
盛大
Okay, have a look one more time at the word list. Which words do you know or not know? In this lesson, we looked at lines 67 and 68 for characters 265 through 272. In the next lesson, we'll look at lines 69 and 70, which relate to flowing streams and their deep, clear waters.
천자문,
千字文、
千字文
As always, I remind you that my own knowledge of these languages is not substantial, so if you notice a mistake or omission, let me know in the comments. If you have a question, also put that in the comments, and hopefully I or somebody can get back to you. Explore other videos in this channel devoted to the 1000 character classic. I will eventually be introducing all 250 lines of this classic poem. I will also be making videos about my study methods and other aspects of the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean languages. I wish you happy and productive language studies.